Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith of Smith in the Black Channel here, Ticker Tacker with the Strat Time Report. And today is a very good day to point out why you need to have a quote field with sectors up, all the major sectors up. Because if you thought the market was going down, you'd be dead wrong, and I'll show you why. So let's take it SPY. You can see here on the SPY, and here we had this little tick down here on the 60. Here, when they tried to tick it down here, and you had QQQ doing this. Here, coming in right like so, right? What you'll notice here is, first of all, QQQ still couldn't put it a lower low on the day. Okay, that's important to understand. But if you were looking at the sectors and you thought this market was going down, you would not have thought that. You would look at FAS hanging near the highs. If we go to the 60, look at this. No lower low, hanging near the highs. XLV. How's that doing? Real nice. How about XLU? Right, so there's sector strength, and so what you saw this morning was a little bit of profit taking in some of these high flyers, but real selling, nope. So if we take a look at one of the things you want to look for here is when the Qs do this. All right, Qs back off here, open gap up, sell off, puke down into here, right? Lower left, go to the 15-minute, puke down into here, right? We call that triangle the at, right? Anybody who's long against any of this stuff got stopped out. Now you're going to see this here, this inside 15-minute bar. You see that? There's your reversal back to the upside. 2, 1, 2, back up. And so when you're watching that, and you're watching the Qs recover like so, what you want to do is you want to look at the things that didn't back off at all, right? AMAT. Here, didn't back off at all, right? That's the worst they could do to it. Look at this, straight up, sideways, and then boom into the highs. You'll look at down here, up here in the upper left. You're going to see that slight lower low, 2-2 reversal back to previous range. Yep, we're going to take this out here, 64.82, right? And it's done it, right? Which means these two are an outside bar of all this, right? Is that something we talk about all the time? Okay, and so what we're looking to do here is now take out this week here. 64.65. Did it. MU. MU didn't back off at all, as you can see here, right? And the reason we would be on MU is not only because it stayed strong when the NASDAQ came in. Here, upper middle. Inside weak to the upside. 2, 1, 2 reversal. Right now, you're still handily inside of the month, but in the weekend video, this is definitely something we were looking for, and there it is. You're good for the rest of the week over 45.82, trading 47.82, not bad, couple of bucks there. LRCX, who's been lagging bad, but not today. Why? If you go upper middle, takes out last week's lows, comes back and turns green again, right? At the opening of 348.55, now trading 357.77, looking to become an outside week to take out 360.67. Give me 360.68. And so once again, what do we look for? The inside bar reversal, the down, the inside, back through previous range. Anybody short this stuff? Stops are here, 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 and here. So we want to look and take this baby out, right? All the way back up. So LRCX, and you can also see that didn't back off very much when the NASDAQ did. We also, when you look at the sectors, right, you want to stay on looking at the broader averages, right? What you'll notice here is QQQ did this, backs off. Dow Jones, barely, right? And the Dow Jones, we're still looking, haven't made all-time highs yet. So we're still looking, until we have reversals, that's what we're looking to do. Also, in the upper left, outside day yesterday, and a range expansion back to the upside, still going, right? Believe it or not, IBM. This is why you want to look for the 2-2 reversal back to the previous range. IBM. Slight lower low. I think it's going to crap out. Do ya? Boom. 2-2 reversal here. Back above 123.95, trading 127.38 to take all these guys out. The question is going to be strong enough to come up in here. You got a little bit room to take out that month in the lower middle, but IBM definitely was strong right out the chute. We'll see if anything more comes of that. Let's go to your 60. Inside on the 60 here, we'll see if we can get any measured mover out of that. Subsector. So I watch a lot of stuff. So I know everybody's going to not watch as much as I do, but when you can have at least the major sectors up, you're good. And then if you get down to the subsectors, you'll see that Lockheed Martin, the war machine's coming back, right? Here. As soon as this goes green here, after taking out the lows, we're looking for an outside bar because we know that exists. And you've got some more room on this LMT, and that also tells us to look at Northrop Grumman. Here. Northrop Grumman too strong to take out yesterday's lows. 2-2 reversal on the day upper left, right? We'll see if this sets up again. And General Dynamics here. So another thing that you want to look for here is that it was a 2 down because it took out yesterday's lows yesterday, right? But it was green, which means it's closer to going 2-2 reversal, which means you see these 2 bars? They're an outside bar of all this. Now we'll see if that keeps going. So the good thing about stuff like that is that you can see the subsectors trading together, that they're in there buying some war machines, all right? Also with the FAS here, and FAS, you can see this on the daily, slight lower low, boom, these become an outside bar of that. And Berkey B, Mr. Buffett, is in there. All right, that's one of the things in there. And so you can see this. It had the inside month to the upside last month, down the lower middle. Now still going, trying to go back towards all-time highs. And you can see the weekly, the 2 continuation. It's still going right now, right? And now you got an inside 60 in the lower left. You also, if you go through all the sectors and you go KIE. And KIE, not totally racing, but you can see it didn't back off much at all, right, when there was any slight weakness in the market, right? Here's your slight lower low. These become an outside bar of all that, right? And you can go look there and look like Allstate coming up a little bit. What else? Marsh & McLennan. See, this didn't back off at all. MMC, right? And you can go the weekly right here. You see this? Slight lower low, 2-2 reversal right here. Boom, right back up. Aon, how are you doing, buddy? Aon didn't back up off at all. If you go to the upper left, you can see the outside day and the continuation. And once again, the reason what's happening here is you can see they stopped them out here, but they're willing to pay up above the previous high and sell down below the previous low, right? That means that you got aggressive buyers and sellers, and if they stay aggressive, boom, buyers say range expansion continuation into the upside, right? It's also taking out last month's highs in the lower middle. Now you've got yourself an inside 60 in the lower left. If we go to AVGO, another one there in the tech. Did this back off? No. Right? Now it's still kind of stranded here at the highs. But AVGO, look at this. What's this thing up today? Just today. AVGO up another 3.5%, up $12. Have I talked about this to you? I have, yeah, because we talked about this month, right? Here, 324.33. We talked about this weekly combination here. Yeah, 333.18. Is this thing still going? It is. Was there also an inside day here in the upper left? There was. And that was above 341.30. Is this still going with no lower low? It is. How about, little guy, Court. And Court, boom. Yeah, What's this on the weekly? Is that a 2-2 reversal? It is. Is it coming back to a previous range? It is. Where are the stops? Here, 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 and here. Boom, take them out. Another thing we look for, the inside bar on the lower middle. Inside month to the downside. That's a 1-2-2 rev strat right here, above 15.94, trading 17. Right? We look for that. We also have VRSN. Versan. Okay, now trying to go inside and up on the 60 here, right? And the reason we're looking at this is because the inside month here in the lower middle to the upside, right? There she goes. All right, nice look. What's this? That's a Momo hammer. What that means is anybody got short yesterday was hoping this thing was going to roll back down. Guess what didn't happen? Boom, you take them into the highs like so. We got another subgroup, the towers, AMT, Mercantile. Right, American Tower you can see in the upper middle, the 2 down, boom, 2-2 reversal, and that tells us to look at us back here, inside week to the upside, and CCI. Now here's your inside 60 right there, and CCI. Still got some room to take out some of these monthers, But this is why you can watch all these sectors together, and then CCI, we want to take this out, 164.04, taking it out right now, last week's highs. We also had Travelers. That's more Dow Jones stuff there, and you can see this, more KIE stuff. The inside bar in the upper left, take it down. Boom, RevStrat right back to the upside. Okay, we've got Motorola, MSI. Also coming up, and the reason we watch this, the inside day right here. And the good thing about it, didn't gap, right? It opened and then broke through it. Above 154.29, trading 156.30, not bad. We'll take it. Smile Direct Club. And the Smile Direct Club now stalling out with the inside 60s down in here, but you can see a very nice 2-2 here on the weekly, like so. You got Pepsi with the XLPs coming up. Pepsi, another thing we look for, right? To chew up, take out the highs, take out the lows. Boom, these become an outside bar of all that. And when you combine that with all time frames green, good things tend to happen. If we go to Ross Stores, video last night, you can see this inside 60 to the upside, right? And you're going to notice this, the inside bar, the poke down, the RevStrat back through, these two become an outside bar of all that. Now see if you can take this week out, right here, above 93.93, you're there. Inside weekend up for Ross Stores. ACN was also in the video last night. Why were we looking at this? Outside bar day takes it down. And if it comes back through here, above this, we're going to take that out because this is an outside bar, and these two would be an outside bar of all that. That's completed. Nice work. If you go to PKG going here, you'll notice the inside month in the lower middle pokes down on it. Back, RevStrat month here. Over 103.27, trading 106.19, still going, and that's still good for the month. If you go to a little bit of steel, Nucor coming up a little bit. The outside day expansion here, and then in the middle, the inside weaken up. I think STLD is coming up here just a little bit, like so. Yeah, there's an outside bar in the week. We'll see how that goes. DXCM. And DXCM, you can see this daily here is an outside day now, right? Coming after the weekly highs over here in the middle. If you go to the 30, you're going to make sure, I can't stress this enough to look for this setup. Take out the highs, take out the lows. 2, 2, 2, boom, and then you're going to take out these highs, which it did. On the downside, it's Wednesday, which means we're going to look at crude oil. And here you're going to see this when the number comes out. It was an inside bar, right? The number spikes it up, but as soon as this thing goes red here, we're looking for an outside bar. Boom, puke, all right? Real nice puker on that thing right there. You have ARCT. This was in the Strat Attack show last night. Inside week to the downside in the middle. 2-2 reversal month to the downside. Look at this thing. Puke. How about Tesla? Tesla trying to fight back, right? Off of this here. But what had happened was yesterday gapped up a little bit and then came in. So when it continues through here on the 2-2 reversal, we're looking to be an outside bar of this. And it actually did more of that all there, right? If you go to the 30-minute, you're going to see this. Here, inside 30 down, puke, then 2-2 reversal 30 back up. Make more than they actually move. Trade the reverse, continuation down, and then the reversal back up. Long and short. We call that country and western. And then OX, what was this thing doing? Okay, this thing's back up on the 30, just new issue. Gold coming in a little bit. Here, and you can see this. Gaps up, red, and boom, back through the previous range. Potential outside weak here, so we'll see what comes of that. YY. And YY, you can see this in the upper left, outside day, right? And the reason we're keeping an eye on this is because of this. The inside bar pokes up on the week and back through it. here. So I'm running out of time. I always like to talk about as much as I can, but you can see how much opportunity there is when you know what we're talking about. And all my videos are free at the Smith in the Black channel. Come see it and go see it for yourself because I talked about a lot of this stuff last night. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, the Smith in the Black channel here at Ticker Talker with the Strat Time Report.